That was weird. I've sent you.
The fuck!
I sent you a message, Pete, on Twitter. I was sitting. You disappeared. The screen just went black. I still had all control. I could see Pete. I could see dots in the chat.
No, it completely kicked me out.
I couldn't get back. Yeah, I know.
That's what they did to me. That's when I started looking. That's when I started looking around and trying to figure out what the hell just happened. It just deleted from everywhere. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened with me, Jenny, and Louise the other night.
The fucking hell,
and then we had to. Why is it no on our YouTube channel? Wait, it's saying it's not coming up for me. I keep refreshing it.
It's up, Chris. I'm looking right at it.
Right, there's dots there. No, that's very strange.
That was weird. We weren't even planning about talking about anything serious tonight. What the hell?
I know. We've got to bring up Pete's favorite Christmas card that he keeps going on about.
I know, and I was going to show everybody the dating profile of yours that someone sent me, and I think sent me it because they were concerned about some of the messages you were sending them.
Okay. I don't know where you get this stuff from, by the way.
I don't know why they sent it to me, because they're saying like this is actually Chris. Hey,
I don't think
you need to do something about him. I don't know. It sure shit.
I've been getting. I'll tell you this now. I've been getting a lot of weird emails this weather, and I don't know who the hell. Yes, Lewis, I've grew a beard. Just call me Gandalf the Grey.
The fuck is with you?
He's one of my fans.
Guys, that shit looked ugly as hell.
YMCA all together.
You look like someone who's been banned from the YMCA for going after young underage boys.
MCA. Pete knows that song. He's probably in his greenhouse now dancing to it while he's planting his wee seedlings or something like that, you know, with his Crocs on.
I don't know. That shit just blew my mind. I mean, literally, right as we were going to get ready to start.
Yeah, well, I tell you, and time again, stop looking up gay porn. You can it slows your computer down. Honestly, you just can't stop it now.
Hey, Chris, you got to stop trying to pin your addictions off on me, man.
YMCA. There you go. What do you think, Pete? You want to dress up as one of the YMCA? You can be the Indian.
The hobo look is very stylish.
Hi. I bet you $1 million Pete's got a beard. Pete, have you got a beard? I bet you Pete has got a beard. His dad had a beard. Come on. His dad had a stylish beard that went away out to be here, didn't it?
Oh, dear Lord.
Come on. I'm bringing it back. I'm bringing the look back. Let's chaps.
All right, first off, should I read off, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, should I read off this dating profile someone sent me?
I've not got a dating profile.
They believe it's Chris.
They believe it's me.
They thought it was Chris. It sure should.
I'm more creative than what they've been doing.
Let's have the chat.
I think this is right.
If it is actually you.
Right, when you go,
bald and blind. If you keep that up, yeah, I know.
You sure it's not one of my? You sure it's not one of my stalkers that sent you?
I'm starting to wonder.
Nah, it probably is.
It sounds like you. First off, so it says the username is GTA God 666.
That's a good name, actually. I could call myself that, the GTA God. That's actually a really good name.
Disabled Ghost Squad Scotland leader seeks female man with melon's breasts for Xbox, snorting fisherman's friends, and maybe more. That is the headline.
You can tell who's made this up.
What?
I'll have you know I have not sucked a fisherman's friend for at least 6 months now.
And now, there's more. It said, and now for something completely different. Hello, lads. I'm learning about important dates in history. Want to be one of them? That's very cheesy. I'm a gamer kind of chap who likes nothing more than Xbox with the right man. The first thing people usually notice about me is my lonely personality, closely followed by my smashing hair. I'm the man for you if you like gray hair and ugly beard, particularly combined with ample baby oil.
Honestly, where did you get this? You went to send me that, and I'm going to find this person that's watching. By the way, I will find you. I will find you. I'll find the IP
There's
address
more.
and hunt you down.
There's more. There's more. I work as a Ghost Squad Scotland leader, helping necrophiles. This allows me to exercise my
Sure, this
skills.
isn't for one of my enemies out there. For, you know what I mean? This
Allows me to exercise my skills, leadership in GTA. My
well,
life goals
I'll have you know I've got good leadership in GTA.
title, fall in love with you, become the best Ghost
Yeah.
Squad Scotland leader I can be, help all the necrophiles in the world. If you're the right
What's
man
this?
for me, you'll be female and female. You won't be afraid to go under and will have healthy respect for honesty. My ideal date would involve snorting fishermen's friends in brewery. I can't see what the chat right now.
I
Snorting
saw
fishermen's
Dakota's
friends in
Pornhub
brewery.
account. Lots of lobster and
Jesus Christ.
See, it's all coming out there. It's all coming out there. This is your dad that's rubbed off on us. This is your dad, Mike the Naked Bigfoot, that's rubbed off in both of us, you know. I honestly, I want to ken who sent you that. See, after the show, I'm going to find them. I'm going to hunt them down. It's probably for my stalkers, because I do have stalkers, guys. It's really ridiculous, actually, you know.
Oh dear Lord, I can't. I don't know, Lewis. You're something's wrong with you, brother.
I need to show that. Why is it hiding everybody's comments? Why is it everybody's comments getting held for review?
It's hiding. No, I'm seeing.
No, but it's giving me the option because I'm a moderator in the chat, and it's no letting. It's Pete. It's not very fair, you know. There's Alan there. He's into that kind of stuff. Alan? Was that you that sent that to Dakota?
I'm starting to wonder.
He's right into that kind of stuff. He's got whips and chains and all that kind of stuff, you know.
You were telling me all the things you found on his computer when you were helping him.
Oh, that was terrible, you know. That was he's probably sitting there, his earphones and looking on about him. Oh God, you feel better now? Did you know see what Pete put about you?
The lobsters and tentacles. What?
Go look at that. Fuck? Do you know see what Pete? WD-40 Lewis. Yes, knowledge within Lewis. That's his real name. WD-40. Very handy, actually, by the way, WD-40. There's many uses.
Yeah.
I've went through many of a can of WD-40.
I imagine you have.
Here's actually an interesting tip. See
are you aware the little trend about aiming the little stick that comes with WD-40 up your thing like a catheter and squeezing?
No, but here's an interesting thing. You ever get you kind of get the permanent markers? And you accidentally get it on your wallpaper, or you accidentally get it on something that you don't want. See if you spray WD-40 on it, take it clean off.
Oh yeah, very true.
There you go. It also takes tar off your cars too. I don't know what's in the stuff, but it's great.
It's very useful. Yeah.
It's like, I know everybody's saying I'm cool. Everybody's saying I'm cool. Everybody's saying I'm cool because I've got a beard. He's not come into puberty yet, so he has to go out like a week in a square one there, you know.
No. Everyone I know says you look like a fucking homeless person that should end up in.
Oh my God!
Pete.
WD-40 is great for
squeaky balls.
Well, Pete, you're a farmer and you're a gardener. You'll know all about those dry and rusty balls.
Hey, sometimes when you're out back in the farmland,
that's right.
You got to work that cousin of yours like the hoe she is.
Don't say that to Pete. I'm telling you, he'll get voodoo dolly. Yeah, see when you do the voodoo dolly, Pete. When you get the voodoo dolly, Dakota, can you send me like a video of you like stabbing it and stuff like that? Because I would love to see something like that. But anyway. You know, actually, do you remember WD-40 was actually invented?
Yeah, for cleaning.
It's for cleaning, but it was also, I think it was developed in the Arctic. It was.
Oh.
Because it was the Arctic for the machinery to keep things going.
Yeah, whatever works, right? Especially in a climate like that.
Aye. Why does the chat no work for me? This bloody chat here's no bloody work. I have to keep
I don't
clicking
know.
that wee yellow thing.
It's been
Ken,
all
that is
sorts of
so
fucking
weird.
lately.
Oh my god, that is weird.
What?
I can smell WD-40. I've not got any in the house. It's on the back of my motor. I can't get into my motor because the boot lock is broken, and I need to take it up to a farmer friend, and he's giving me a loan of his, what do you call it, his barn. I'm going to park the car in it and open the boot and strip it down and put all the parts back in. The new parts. I've actually got the part right there. I can smell WD-40.
Ain't it funny how that works?
See, and I'll tell you something. See, modern cars. Modern cars are a pain in the fucking arse. I'll tell you that now. Right. Modern cars, right? See you put that boot switch in, right? See you put that boot switch in. I need to open the boot. I need to take the back panel off. I need to take the lights out. I need to drop the lock at the back. I need to take about 500 screws out, and then I need to slide out the screen just to change a stupid teensy weensy wee switch. No way, Chris. It's you that afford. What's that? Whips and chains. Look, Alan, I remember fixing your phone for you, and I'll tell you something right now. I'm going to say this right now, man. Honestly, that I've never seen anything like it. Honestly, I've never seen. I mean, it was horrific. I mean, I think I've been damaged for life after seeing that.
Oh, you already were damaged. What are you talking about?
His mum and his brother will be like that. I'm only joking.
You know, so to be talking about hearing how he needs to be going to church more. It's like it's nunnery porn that he's been watching.
What's that? Hello, just in the door. Welcome Emerald Isles. You can ask his mad questions. You can ask anything you want tonight of Dakota, and he'll tell you anything. You just missed a good part there. He was talking about his fascination with Pornhub.
Hey, I was a lonely teenager, okay? I was a lonely teenager, and I used to be able to hide my age a lot better.
WD-40 and 6.
Tell that to the girls that like to masturbate with the tractor.
Well, here's the thing, right? It's very flammable. Have you ever noticed that? WD-40.
Aye.
I used when I used to be able to work in cars and that, be left with the rags and they all be saturated in WD-40. I used to put a lighter to them to go.
Yeah.
A bit of fun there, you know. Alan knows me as a firebug. What's this? There's Son of the Naked Bigfoot. It's like watching a cross between Hellraiser and
midget jello wrestling.
I didn't think there was such a thing.
There's a thing for everything these days. You're accusing me of being the freak. Look at who's revealing himself in the chat.
But Pete's allowed to.
No wonder he doesn't want to show his face. He might get arrested.
Pete, honestly, I sent you an invite. Pete, you can come in if you want. You don't need to show your face or anything like that. You can ask any question you want.
Ironically, it's as you were talking about. I think you just sent it that weird glitch happened.
I know.
Now that I think about it.
But why did the glitch happen?
I don't know.
I never mentioned anything. Do you know? I never. Louise. But look, it's a happens. These things happen. You know, these things happen. I think. Now, I want your opinion in the chat, right? Pete, I know you're a man. You've probably got a beard, right? You're standing there now. You've got a beard like your dad. Do you think I should go for the Hulk Hogan look? I was thinking of shaving in this suit and just going for, is it called the handlebar? What do you think?
Yeah. What are you hoping for someone to grab it as you're sucking them off?
He's an arsehole, ladies and gentlemen. He's an arsehole. But look at all the people that you have managed to piss off in the years. Look at all the man. Let's face it. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 people I've managed to piss off. 2 guys, 2 women.
Hey, don't be looking at me.
Oh, no,
when we first started this shindig, it was you and me pissing them off together.
That's very true. Did you hear what happened with that, actually? Do you want to tell everybody about that? You might as well talk about it. Why the fucking not? We might everything else.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking the official notice hasn't really gone out. I don't know. It feels kind of mean.
Does it feel mean?
You know,
It does. It feels
it
mean.
does feel a
Fuck it,
little
let's
mean.
do-
But some of you who may have known us for a long time, we actually just received word. We've actually received word that our former affiliations will no longer be considered an official company here soon. Oh, hey, Brad, how's it going, man?
Who's Brad? Hey, Brad, a new person in the chat. I've never seen you before.
I met him when I was in Orlando.
Hello, I'm a Scotsman and I'm mad.
Kind of a kook, but
I like me then. If you grow a beard like that, you might as well buy a window. What's that?
Thank you, Pete.
A window.
Thank you.
And give out free. Oh, come on. Do you know like the old Hulk Hogan look? You know, the wrestling and all that kind of stuff.
You gonna get the blonde hair too?
What do you mean? My wig? Do you see any
the
excuse?
full-on Hulk Hogan hair, man.
Any fucking excuse. Any excuse to wear my? Look at this.
Now he just looks like a dickhead.
Yeah. Well,
but I don't think it should be yellow. You might need to get it to go get that checked.
Jenny thinks it's nice. Jenny likes this hairdo. She thinks
she likes them infected.
No, she likes to be like, what's it?
She likes the fact.
No, she likes
the fact that you look
let me
like
finish.
a gay man.
Let me finish. No, she. Oh, for fuck's sake, you're mixing me up. She likes the fact that I look like Elton John, don't you, Jenny? Candle in the wind.
I think that's an insult to Elton John.
Well, I'd make a good Elton John impersonator. You know,
more like a bushwhacker.
More like a bushwhacker. See, honestly, you're getting me. Everybody's going on about my. Everybody's got. I'm going to grow my beard right long, right down to there. Honestly, I'll have to tie it around my neck a few times. You know. Well, what's wrong? You're just jealous because you can't grow one.
I'm fine with that.
That's fine.
I'm secure. I'm secure.
Oh, fuck. Oh, Pete, are you serious? Oh my God. Who?
What did he say?
Who Elton John is. He doesn't care who the fuck is Elton John.
Don't you remember when we had out there the Suds Paranormal
on? Pete, are you telling me you've never, ever seen Elton John? Come on. He's done loads of songs.
Seriously, Pete, but how old are you, man?
I ken you live in the mountains, Pete. And you don't get out much. But come on, seriously, your dad's bound to have played like something Elton John's at one time. Well, maybe that's the wrong way of putting it. But he's played something, an album he has at one time. I don't know. Very itchy, this. I'm going to leave it to you in my wall. I'm leaving it to Alan in my wall, that wig. I want him to wear it with pride every day.
With pride, huh?
A year ago, I grew a beard out and I love it. I don't think I will ever shave it off. See? I think it makes me look like Sean Connery. You know? Elton John is made up like Jesus or Easter Bunny.
Well, yeah, it's his stage name.
That's a stage name.
Not his real name.
Fuck's sake. You get what I mean? Freddie Mercury, there's another man with a beard. He had a beard. Freddie Mercury had a beard. Now, come on, he was one of the world's best singers.
No, I'll give you that. Freddie Mercury was good.
Why? Shame what
you actually do know how his voice was produced, right?
Because of his teeth.
Mm-mm.
Is it not because of his teeth?
No, there was actually a certain muscle that only certain people have voluntary control over that he was able to use.
Well, I can tell you something right now. I don't fucking have that muscle.
You can't sing worth shit.
I can. What is it? I can sing fine. I the new. Oh, Scotland. What?
Ladies and gentlemen, please assert your ears. For as
Almost.
Christopher would prefer you to be bleeding from them, apparently.
So, put your headphones on. So, when are we getting into the show's main name tonight? We can ask the chat. Guys in the chat, you can ask any question you want to Dakota right now.
No, any question to the both of us. Come on, you're just as much in this shindig as I am.
All right, on you go. Come on, any question you want, and then we'll pick one of these.
Fake isn't real. Next thing you'll be telling me that birds are real animals and not government drones.
no.
Well,
Oh god,
there's actual patents.
I know.
There's actual patents for that.
Pete. Honestly, don't. You'll be saying you're a flat earther next.
Wouldn't surprise me.
So come on, ask Dakota anything you want.
Ask away.
Any.
The roast of Baldwin Bonkers, serious or not, bring it on. You want to feel like trolling us? It's perfect opportunity.
Oh, here you go. Trolls that are blocked. Well, these are blocked, so you can't ask any questions.
Not just saying. You want to try trolling us and ask us something? Go ahead.
Yeah, they'll know that because they're sneaky and they like to go back. They're sneaky. That's the thing about these trolls that I've got. They're sneaky. They'll not talk about you. They'll attack you on Facebook. Then they'll go away and they'll change their name, but they'll not change it to anything else. And then they'll come back again. Yeah, and they think every time they change their name, there's no records of that.
Yeah, no.
I mean, Facebook skins all about it.
Here's the thing that I never really understood. Why is it that they always try to attack you through some of your lowest performing videos?
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously they want folk to think, oh, look, he's only got 127 views here, this and that. But then why did they not go to the videos with, like, say, 10,000 views?
Going? Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah. And someone's boyfriend did that when they were getting pissed at us, but
Right, there's a question for Pete for you there.
All right, Galactic Stardust. What do you guys think about cloud seeding? Christopher?
You mean chemtrailing? I believe it. And the perfect man in the chat there is where are you? This geezer sec. Where are you? His name's Lewis, but the knowledge within. He's the man. He knows all about that kind of stuff. The knowledge within's in the chat. I can tell you something right now, Claudine. Yes, they're spraying us with chemicals. They're spraying us with everything. They're trying to change the weather. They're trying to do all sorts of stuff.
It's actually well known to have been used. One of the biggest publicly known examples was the Beijing Olympics. The Chinese actually used it to help keep the weather nice around the Beijing Olympic Center.
Oh, Pete.
Yeah, no, I already saw that.
Oh my God, Pete!
Gotta keep up with the rest of us. We're going over almost 400 hours of doing shows together, and you still can't keep up.
I know, but I'm just trying to get into the thing aspect. Yeah, they're spraying us. They're spraying us with chemicals. It's either to change the weather, it's to change the climate. It's one or the other.
You change the weather in the one spot, you affect the climate patterns, and that's why we get all sorts of weird ass fucking storms.
That's
like the tornadoes that Florida's been getting.
No, or the crazy weather Scotland's been getting. Which is quite unusual.
The UK's been getting. Unusual weather to you guys is when it's nice and sunny.
Look, I'm going to tell you something. I seen a strange thing, and I'm talking about UFOs and stuff like this. I don't know if you've ever heard of this thing, right? I seen a really strange thing in the sky the other day. Wait to hear this, guys. This is. I came out the door and it wasn't raining, right? And I looked up and the sky was blue, and there was this strange thing in the sky, and it was orange, and it was beaming light down. What do you think that is? It's the sun. I'm Scottish. It was fucking rains.
I know, it's always
it rains here all the time.
That's what I just said. You guys, your form of weird weather is when it's nice and beautiful outside.
The Scottish are notorious for complaining. If it's raining, we complain. If it's snowing, we complain. If it's beautiful and it's a heat wave, we complain.
I'm well aware.
Look, I kind of take the heat, right? It's too hot for me sometimes. And we're near like you Americans, all you Americans with your air conditioning and your houses and stuff like that. We don't have that.
Because your houses are so fucking old, you try to install air conditioning, you set the damn thing on fire.
Yes, but we've got to remember we were here first, you know? Oh, Son of the Naked Bigfoot's got a question.
Oh, dear Lord. I am afraid to bring this up or read it out for the podcast side. So we'll bring it up and read it out for the podcast side. Question.
Tell him.
Have you guys ever made sweet loving down by the fire with a large-breasted ghost or cryptid?
I don't know, actually. I've had many visitations in the night for spirits. And I've had visitations for extraterrestrials in my life. I don't know. I can't remember anything. I can never really remember that much, as you know, and I try and explain stuff to you in my mind.
Speaking of which, that reminds me, that is someone I would love to get on the show one day. Is that the woman who was getting married to a ghost, but then called off the wedding because he kept disappearing?
I know someone that knows that person.
You do?
Yeah, I'll tell you about it after. I need to ask that person first if they would be willing to maybe get them on the show.
I don't know. I don't know if they would be willing to come on a show for that.
Pete, have you ever done that? Knowing where you stay.
And did your dad watch?
And
boy, he's got to make sure his boy's okay.
Supernatural. What's that? What's that? I haven't even got nothing to do that.
Supernatural fellatio.
Hey, is that your nickname, Pete? Is that your nickname, Pete? Is that all the other farmers up in the mountains say, "Oh Christ, here he's coming"?
Is it Jenny you're talking about?
What?
Louise just gave it away.
Oh, Louise. Jenny was telling me about it, but I would rather go through Jenny first. That's why I didn't want to mention it now. Well,
I would love to get Kesha on for a show because apparently she's had the same thing happen to her.
Pete, what's your nickname, Pete in the mountains? You know. Oh, right, he's put something. But I need to keep showing his thing here. What's this?
There's always a weird delay when it's Pete.
I know it's strange. Does Mothman? Oh my God! Oh, for fuck's sake.
Isabel Gowdy. Why does that sound familiar?
There's Pete. Got one for you there, Dakota. But Mothman, you know, your favourite cryptid. Pete's having a real old time. I can tell you right now that Pete is probably in his dad's study right now watching this. I bet he is. I'm telling you.
Mm. Well, I think Mothman only has a cloaca, so it's technically all once.
See, that's a question. Do like bugs and insects still have the same reproductive organs as humans do? They don't. They're different.
No, it depends. Certain bugs have different reproductive organs, yeah.
See, there you go. Learn something today. So, come on, is there any other questions there?
Isabel Gowdy, you talking about the Scottish witch? Man, Brad, you should have come on when we had Leonard Lowe on.
Have you guys heard of Isabel? I've heard the name. She is that Scottish witch, isn't she?
Yeah, she confessed to witchcraft back in the day. It's like, you should come on, when we had Leonard Lowe on.
We'll get him back on again.
Yeah. What did Pete just post?
Pete, have you been drinking something from a jar, perhaps tonight? He's more vulgar tonight than he usually is. I think he's having a real time. This is exciting for him. This is what he lives for.
Oh, come on. We knew his dad.
Yeah.
From what I've seen, he's not much different than his dad right now.
His dad was more, I don't know, refined. I think he'd seen it all, done it all, and then he was retired from it all.
We're looking at Mike in his early days.
We're looking at Mike in his early days. Pete, the naked Bigfoot. There you go. See, that bloody chat's not working for me. Again, I need to keep pressing this yellow button down the bottom corner. So come on, is there any other questions you want to ask? Is anything you want?
Well, Galactic Stark Dust actually had a good question, and this is probably a little something more in your area.
Have you guys ever seen fairies or fae in investigation? See, that's the thing. I've never seen any fairies or fae, except for one time when I was doing a live with Sherry. Mind that.
Oh,
check out,
yeah, I know this story.
check out Sherry's channel. What's her name? What's her channel's name again? Jesus Christ, sorry. I'm going stupid here. Give a sec, I'll find it. PWI Spiritual Investigators. Check her out. She did a video, and it looks like a wee fairy flying out of her shoulder. A lot of people are like, "Oh, it's a moth and stuff like that." No, I think it's something there because she is into like fairies.
You gotta take into consideration mosquitoes when they're hit when there's an overexposure on them. They do kind of look like little Tinkerbells. In photos. I'm just saying.
I will say that about Sherry. I will say this about Sherry. She is quite a mystical person, and she does do the stuff work with the fairies and stuff like that. And I think it was a fairy. I honestly do think it was a fairy. So yeah, you want to check her channel out if you want to. Oh, Pete, you ever thought of
Sasquatch wax off to new Nessie pics? What's that say? Oh, dogs.
Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, do not be letting anyone
Mothman
under the age
identifies
of
as
18
trans.
watch this. Oh, God.
Hey, for the record, I tried to put up a warning when we first were coming on, but for some reason, Pete hacked into us and took it all down.
Yep.
We're blaming it on Pete.
Terrible. You're terrible, Pete.
Terrible.
You're terrible, Pete. Which Dot's saying it? Mothman identifies as a trans. I personally blame all my trolls. I think they're all sitting doing the new like mystical stuff. Ooh. Yeah.
Well, they think they're mystical.
But
I kind of like Pete's comment on one of our shows in regards to one of them, but I don't think we should repeat that on the air.
Be warned, trolls in the chat. I'm making Pete our honourably, would you call him, moderator in the chat tonight. So be warned, trolls, if you come in, you're going to have to deal with Pete.
Mothman gargles mothballs. Oh, dear Lord. Anybody have any other questions? Come on.
Oh, come on.
Ask us anything. Ask us anything. Come on.
I want to go ask us a question. I'm going to blow my nose. I've got bloody cold again.
Should have gathered the questions and did the spin the wheel thing like we did the last couple of times we did something like this. What the fuck? I didn't do it.
Where did I go?
I didn't do it. That's a very good question.
He's hacking into the mainframe again.
Pete, goddammit.
There you go. Hello.
Let's reach down.
I know. We're fucking mad. Like, come on, put that back to where the bloody was. Straining my eyeballs. Right, oh, here we go. From Son of the Naked Bigfoot. Dad said, and that's Mike the Naked Bigfoot, by the way, Dad said, fairies were assholes.
They can be.
I quite believe him. Oh, yeah.
They can be. Let's see. Brad asked Dakota, have you spoken to Elena Denon recently? No, it's been a while. She and I both been pretty busy with stuff.
She's awfully busy, though. I mean, she's got all her stuff to do and all that kind of thing on her own channel. Pete, I'm going to have words with you.
How did you know, Pete? I was like, no, Brad. Going back to Brad's thing. No, Elena and I haven't spoken.
Pete, if I die before you, I'm going to hunt you.
Well, you're older, so
I'm closer to God than him.
Anyway, Brad, no, I haven't spoken to Elena, but I do know that she actually did just mention me on her website in regards to my ties to Thorhan. power bomb. Dear Lord, Pete.
Oh,
See, ladies and gentlemen, this is why you got to attend a live show.
Yeah.
So you can
I mean,
understand
Pete,
why
I've got
the
a question for
insanity
Pete.
happens.
Pete, I've got a question. I've got a question. I've got a question for you, Pete. When are you going to do some videos? When, Pete, are you going to put some videos out in your channel?
That's his call to make.
Could be anything you want, like, you know, as long as YouTube lets it come out. You know.
Yeah. Speaking of which, this is something we got to talk about because you remember how I said one of our backup channels ended up getting hit with a strike?
Oh Christ, aye.
Yeah,
but that'd be some wanker. That'd be some wanker out there wanting to, what do you call it, sabotage or something. Yeah, I mean, there's loads of them out there. There's a bunch of fucking wankers all of them. I would know them out tonight.
No, I'm starting to wonder because it's starting to show off a lot about how the YouTube algorithm actually works.
I've had a few things lately where say somebody's reported my video, some of my videos that I did last year for copyright infringements, and I get a 10.5 quite quick, and I don't know how it was possible because it was me just wandering about a graveyard. So if I filmed the funeral.
One of the very first videos I ever put out on YouTube when I first got started was from a Sasquatch investigation. Somehow it got flagged for copyright infringement from the Olympic Games.
No, well, that's what happens. It's AI that run that fruit now. When the sun sets in the east and the moon falls, what's that? The moon falls from the sky. Oh, come on, Pete. You put
Isn't
a
that
video
a quote
man.
from Godzilla? Mothra.
That's what I see. They're making a new Cloverfield.
Another one?
Yep. And they're also making 28 years later. Can I do 28 days later and 28 months later? But they're making it 28 years later. So there you go. So what other madness is happening? What other madnesses is happening? Come on, guys, I'm on a question.
We'll address a couple of the remarks that just came up. Brad Galactic Stardust, it is my intention to make it down that way, but we shall see what happens. There's been some stuff that's come up where I'll probably be a bit busy.
Of course, is the next one. Are they not doing the next one in Europe?
The next one's in Denver.
Aye, but after that, are they not talking about doing one in Europe?
Do you know Danny was talking about hosting a second one in Europe? So I don't know.
It'd be good if they did it in Ireland, where Elena's fair.
See what happens.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be good if they did that.
I don't know. It's like talking about disclosure conferences. If it's true that the aliens are going to be coming this year, the point of those conferences is going to be moot, wouldn't you think? It's like, they're here. What now?
Speaking of Godzilla, does anyone wonder how big... Pete, you nearly tricked me into that there.
Well, you know what? Fuck it. Well, let's say the full thing. Speaking of Godzilla, does anybody wonder how big Godzilla's dong is? Well,
that's actually a good question, actually.
Luis?
It'd be quite big, something like that, wouldn't it?
Well, if we could take it.
Louise is sitting like that with her phone now.
Hands up, Chris. One. Well, technically, there is a little bit of science we could apply to this. They say that the T-Rex penis was about 12 feet long. So if you put that as the basic, frame of Godzilla, obviously depending on which version you're talking about, that could be easily a 50-foot dick.
Wow. Is that
for some of the smaller ones,
or is that unerect?
Well, reptiles, it just kind of shoots out.
Does it? I couldn't know that. See, Louise is trying to cover it up now. She's saying that it was about the
Poor girl.
GSCI. You're
Yeah,
trying
just
to cover it up. Don't worry, we'll be telling
hey,
anybody.
it's okay if that's what
It's
you're
fine.
into.
Godzilla and King Kong and all
No
that kind of
judgment
stuff.
here. No judgment here. Just make sure there's plenty of lubricants.
Pete's getting excited in the chat tonight.
I think they're all.
This has got to go
getting
down as
excited.
this has got to go down as one of our controversial lives. Actually, it's like when Mike.
Out of
It's
all the shit we've ever
I
done,
know.
this is
It's
gonna
like
be one of the worst.
it's like Mike when he did his Sex in the Paranormal. Remember that one?
I
That was the most epic his video. I couldn't help it. I kept making him laugh. I couldn't help it. No, I don't actually. What if Godzilla is?
eunuch?
I think you
Well,
wonder how he lost it. Can't I mean, maybe detonate a couple of the nuclear weapons, you know.
got stuck in Kingsborough.
You hear the wind here tonight. It's really windy again.
We're getting blow, huh?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have some of my iron brew.
So, any other questions, ladies and gents?
Okay. Come on, ask Dakota anything you want. Anything. Absolutely anything.
Anything. Come on, send some questions to Chris's way.
He's brave enough to ask me any question.
Chris feels left out whenever I get all the attention. So come on.
Oh no, Godzilla has a dump truck. Honestly, Pete, you need a woman. You curiosity, Pete. Do you like inflate yours at night? No.
If so, Christopher can recommend you some very good hand pumps.
Look, there's some good tapes out there. Gorilla tape's quite good, actually. Yeah. What? It's a part of the pun, you know. Look, all our enemies out there will be sitting going, "Oh, this is terrible. I would never do a show like this, talking like this. I'm a professional. I'll have you know right now."
Yeah, no, there's some that try to make little ominous comments towards us on Twitter, and it's just like, shut up. Who cares?
Exactly. Who cares? I don't care about any of them. I think they're all a bunch of fannies, to be purely honest with you. But that's just my opinion.
Still hanging around most of them. No, just.
No, I've managed to clear my list now. It's pretty good actually.
Oh God, dots. Dakota,
oh what was
you
that?
print
What's
out
this?
a copy of that AI pic of you, the one I showed yesterday?
Are you talking about the woman with the large breasts? I actually asked Dakota. I asked if he was the left or the right one. You know?
No, but I am thinking about putting it on like calendars and stuff.
You could put it on some cups, you know. See if you actually look like that, we'd be sitting here with about 5 million subscribers right now, and there'd be about 500 people in the chat.
Yeah, it's usually how it goes.
See, why can you not put an effort in and dress like that?
Have you seen my sisters? I'd be a very ugly woman.
Come on, there's desperate men out there. Come on, look at Pete. Pete, if Dakota was dressed as
there's some men that are so desperate out there that you can start up an OnlyFans using AI fucking models and make dough.
I know.
They're that fucking desperate for attention, and unfortunately, a lot of those girls have to get suicide awareness training.
Oh, I've got to sit back. I'll suddenly need a wheelchair and need to wheel me about everywhere. Yeah. I keep saying show. If I have to keep showing you, go do us a favour, Dakota, and moderate Mike the Naked Bigfoot, so I don't need to do this anymore. Keep letting him put his messages up.
I think this is a good question. Have you ever had any naughty fantasies involving yourself and Dog Man?
That's an interesting question, actually. I've never seen Dog Man, so that doesn't work for me, but for maybe it'll work for him.
I don't know. You talk about some of these furries out there, my God. But here's a question: does Dog Man like a doggy style?
don't know. Does he go to the toilet the same way? Does he lift his leg, cock his leg against a post, a lamp post, or somebody's wheel trim? Yeah, I mean.
Or is there any Bigfoot that have the Dogman on a leash?
There is people out there that like to put people on leashes. Have you noticed that? It's like a new craze now. You get the people kidding on their cats, but there's also people that walk about with leashes on them.
Chris,
I seen that the other day, and I nearly couldn't stop laughing.
Dude, that's been around for a while. Someone you actually tried to help set me up with was into that.
I was sitting in the car, Chris, for the shop, and this person came out and they had like a. How you get the dog collars with the spike? No, but with the spikes on it. Well, I had that on, and there was a woman standing, and she went up to him and she put her lead round about clicked it on his neck, and then taken him away.
Yeah, I've been seeing that.
So there you go, Pete. You have to hang about the shops, and you might get a treatment. Yeah.
Yeah, all these ones that keep asking for pop cups.
Oh God, Pete. Pete's terrible, ladies and gentlemen. You know, Pete's terrible.
And he wonders why YouTube keeps picking on him.
I know. Look, I think Pete's a great guy. He is a great guy. He's I think he's awfully lonely though up in the mountains, you know. So if any of these are traveling, where is it you're fair again, Pete? Where about is it West Virginia? Blue Ridge Mountains. So if you're ever driving through the Blue Ridge Mountains and your car breaks down at like 2 o'clock in the morning near Pete's farm, don't get out.
Bing, 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 bing.
Pick away the banjo straw. Do you think that guy's still alive? I think the guy that plays that in Deliverance.
Is he?
Have you ever seen that movie, Deliverance?
I believe I have. Wow.
Yeah, you kind of remind me of the guy, the kind of bald, the kind of wee pudgy bald guy. Squeal, piggy!
Oh, dear Lord. Don't. Please don't say that. Don't get him started on that. Oh, God.
Pete, what do you think? Deliverance. He looks like the guy, doesn't he? The guy that goes with them on. He's got all the fishing tackle gear and one of the kind of fishing jackets on and all that.
Oh, dear Lord.
I'd like to be like the Rocky Horror Show. That's a good film. You ever seen the Rocky Horror Show?
Here we go. No, I haven't.
Everybody's done the time warp except for this guy. He's never done the time warp. Let's do the time warp again. You jump to the left, and you jump to the right.
Yeah. That's it.
Just me making Rocky Horror Picture Show. I don't know what that is.
God, you're annoying about that.
There's nothing wrong with it. Oh my God, I'm sorry, Dakota. I couldn't help mentioning it, but Pete's coat on.
What?
Wait for that. It's a pop up.
Young Joe Biden on bingo? Yeah.
How does old Joe?
What did he say? It's not showing it on the Streamlabs side.
It should be. It's there. I showed it.
I'm scared to look. I'm scared to look.
It'll pop up there. It's there. It's still coming up. It's disappeared now. Why is that disappeared?
Oh, dear Lord.
Dad performed a lot of stage productions of the Rocky Horror. Did he? Oh, go and send me one of his videos. Did he? I didn't get that. Really, Pete? Come on, everybody loves the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Come on. This is the guy that's never ever seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Honestly. What's wrong with the Rocky Horror Picture Show? You know?
If that's what you're
into. There's Emerald there. Jenny, what's this? Fake. I can it be replayed. And that's what I want to see. Pete, send me the link. And your dad could sing. Let's do the
Yeah, I can
time
see
warp
that.
again. I can just see him now when he whips off his dressing gown and he's dressed in as a transvestite, singing the
Someone should
time
send
warp
this.
again.
Someone should
It's
send
so
this to
frightening.
some of our old affiliates.
Oh, fuck the folk that want to help us. They're not going to help us anyway. Fuck them.
No, I'm just saying. No, so I won't send this about Mike to some of our former affiliates.
So, Dakota,
But,
you have had some shows specialing in magic or witchcraft. Yes, we have.
some of our early stuff, yes. I am trying to look for some new people just to kind of diversify our topics.
See, Jenny missed the whipping chains. Now, Jenny does do like whipping chains. I'm sorry, but she loves the whips and the chains. We're actually thinking of bringing out our own line through Bald and Bonkers. Whips and chains are us. You know, different coloured ones, whips, any size you want, you know. Torture racks.
You were complaining when I said we should open our own sex shop.
I'm a new person now.
You were complaining.
Pete's into that kind of thing.
You were the one complaining about that.
Pete's getting his credit as we speak. We shipped abroad.
We shipped abroad. Yeah, we're not into human trafficking there, Chris.
What?
I know that just went dark.
Oh my God, Jenny. She
Like we're gonna have to do this to censor Chris.
She really has into her whips and chains. Look, it's not natural if you're into that kind of stuff, you know. Look, it's natural. Look, honestly, Jenny, don't you worry. We'll get you the special code. We'll get you a special code to maybe get you like 90% off or something like that, you know. And don't worry, it comes with a free can of WD-40 to keep the metal in good working order.
Oh dear Lord! How the hell did that not get flagged on Twitch?
Oh my God! I just seen that. These guys, I don't even think of bringing that.
That's on that was on Twitch side.
We can't show you that, guys, but
that I don't know.
I'm amazed that was get through. Yeah, we'll get you 90% off, Jenny. Special friends only.
Well, that just revealed everything.
Oh God! Come on! You get a free can of WD-40 with it.
Worst kind of lubricant you can get, brother.
Oh no, yeah, there's actually quite good lubricants. You tried the new WD, is it 60? It's called, and it's lithium.
Chris, you have a question.
We'll read it out to us then, because my sight's gone. I'm old.
Question. This is from Pete. Chris, what's your safe word? And are you into pegging?
I can't tell you. It's a special word.
I know. Geez, I don't know. I don't know where we're going off on this.
Pete, come on. I would have thought you would have taken me out for a date first and got me a box of chocolates first, and then I'll tell you.
Well, it is that time of year.
You know? Witchcraft. You talk about witchcraft, all the torture chambers and all that, where they hold them up and stuff like that. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
There's got to be a museum. Yeah. Pineapples. Oh, pineapples. Aye. Do you get it, Dakota? Pineapples.
Yeah. That's the safe word.
What's that? No. I've got a special safe word. Not many people know of it.
Franklin punch me.
Nope. No. I'm not telling you my space. That's for me.
No. It's Franklin, your favorite character out of GTA 5.
I've never really played the campaign in GTA 5. I just like driving about, running our innocent bots. It's fun. It's like, you know. Don't stop. See, we should have Jenny up here telling us all about our collection of whips and chains. She's got an extensive collection. What I've been told, you know, it's the biggest collection in Ireland. You know,
Chris,
what?
look at the chat.
Oh, I know. I think you've got the admirer there, Dakota. What's that, Female Dials? I can send you pictures. Right, send me some pictures. Go on, send me some pictures, Jenny. I'm into that kind of stuff. Send me some pictures. What?
You too.
It's just like
You
what?
too.
It's whips and chains. I mean, it's a natural thing. If you're into whips and you're into chains, I bet you Pete when he goes out with his girlfriend or his wife or whatever, and he goes out to his shed, I bet he's got whips and chains hanging up everywhere. You know? Pete's into that kind of stuff.
Everybody judges me about having cameras in the bedroom.
Aye, but you like to record things. God knows what you get up to. When you get beamed up in the spaceship, right? When you get beamed up in the spaceship, how do you ken that your wife hasn't got like her own whips and chains? You just trying to remember.
There's an aspect of it that makes it to where you physically leave your bodies while in the middle of it.
Oh my God, Pete. You see what you put?
Can a sex toy be a haunted object like a haunted dildo or a possessed sex doll?
See that?
I think your dad actually made some remarks about that.
Your dad did, because I asked your dad. I says, right, for instance, Dakota was in a sex shop looking for the perfect whip, right? And he was walking down the aisle in the dildo section, right? And he taken a coronary and dropped down dead. Could his soul go to one of those dildos and possess it?
Why did it just feel like I heard someone on your side say, "What the fuck"?
If that's my ghost, I don't know. But anyway, you know.
Seriously, that was weird.
But that's a good question. I mean, what happens if sex toys are possessed? I mean, you've heard about Annabelle in the cage. You could have like a big dildo, the haunted demon dildo.
Well,
or something. People would be into that.
In some cultures, I believe the Egyptians, you got cases like the Island of Dolls down in Mexico, and I believe Japan has a version of it where dolls were initially used to help house spirits.
I'm talking about Pete. What? I think we should bring that up for everybody. What do you think?
Oh, dear Lord, Christopher.
I think Dakota is more of a double dong guy.
Oh, dear Lord.
Well, I can tell you something right now. This episode's not getting monetized.
Oh, dear Lord. What are you?
You're going to have all the haters out there. How can they do this in the paranormal field? Look, we're having a fun night talking about fun things.
Here's the thing. Mostly the so-called paranormal professionals are some of the most sexist, racist sons of bitches that should have no business being around this. I mean, hell, Chris and I met through an organization that was started by a pedophile.
Yeah.
They ain't around no more.
And then we found out about it, and we outed them.
We got called the fakes when that happened. So,
yeah. Look, there's loads of people out there. I mean, look at the people that have not been very nice to some of the women in the paranormal lately, and then they joined the live one night and basically taking the piss out of a couple of people because of their sexual orientation. I mean, that's just terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but you get people like that because they're dicks, right?
I know. Yeah, they built their entire businesses on.
Jenny's went all quiet. Jenny's away. Jenny's went all quiet. She's away looking at all her stuff to take pictures for me. But that is a good point. I mean, you think about it. If you die next to something, you can haunt something, right? So if you did die in a sex shop, in theory, you could possess a sex object.
in theory, you could develop an attachment if it was your particularly favorite toy. So it's technically not impossible.
Galactic Stardust. Chris, have you met your Galactic Stardust? No, I've met some of them, but I don't know who they are. Because it comes back when it's all jiggly, pookly, and diggly, and I can't really remember that much, and I just talk pash, really.
Have you seen how easy it is for me to prank him on the show? Yeah.
I kind of got some. I've got some out there, but I can't remember. Maybe one day. I can't find the key to unlock the handcuffs. I'm stuck. Well, come on. WD-40, little toothpick. You can get it open there. Come
on. Just take your thumb. No, I'm just kidding. Technically, you can break your hand in order to get out of handcuffs if in a pinch. Well, you can dislocate it, but
there's actually I see the older style ones. There's a way to pick them, but the new police ones they've been changed. But actually, I watched a program how to. I better not talk about it on air because you're not meant to. But there is ways you can pick. There's ways you can open them.
Yeah, you can essentially shimmy the gears.
There's ways. Oh, I got a question for you there, Dakota, from one of our favourite fans, son of the Naked Bigfoot. Oh my God!
What was that?
That's for you. That's for you, Dakota.
No, that's more for you, Chris.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to answer this for Dakota. I'm going to say.
What's anyone else just see that flash come on across my screen?
Aye.
Like it was someone taking a picture?
It's Mike. He's here.
That was weird.
He's wanting to be in the action. You know? See?
Oh, God, I just saw something from Galactic Star. I'm starting to wonder.
Pete really needs a lady. Maybe the other way inclined. You don't know. He's surrounded by farm animals. He'll be fine.
Yeah, the sheep are supposed to be most like humans.
Oh my God. I can tell you're going to be getting put on the old voodoo table tonight.
Probably. Oh, damn. Time flies when you're having fun. Huh?
I know time does fly, and we're going to have to end it. What's it? I think this is a Jill. A lot of strange things are happening. Let's see.
It is going to be about time to cut it off here.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, everybody, I hope you all have a fantastic week. Jenny, you'll have to send us those pictures after.
Just him. I'm not interested.
I can say that about him too. He's into that kind of I know. We'll catch you later, guys. If we don't see you again, it's because we're in a bad place.
Don't forget, all of our episodes are backed up on Rumble.
Yeah.
So in case this goes to disappear.
Yeah.
Anyway, we gotta go. Much love. Take care.
Bye.
See you next time.